Are we looking at the completed list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't score something I haven't finished yet.
Mm.
You know.
You could, preliminary.
Oh right, we should say this time we have a new person.
We have a new person.
This is DP, like the Tulabru guy.
Sup, y'all.
Okay.
Wait, do you want to go by DP or do you want to go by your normal name?
I don't care.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll just call you DP to protect his identity.
I already gave away my identity, so.
Well, we said DP. We didn't say like
Oh damn.
the real thing. Well, actually, we did.
I said his name like once, but I mean, no one's gonna.
You shit on the second season of Genevia. Oh damn.
What, really?
It's a 4.
Oh, that's sad.
Jesus.
Okay, wait, are we gonna start now?
We have already started.
Okay.
Okay,
They're
so
gonna
first,
rip into my mouse scores.
the first thing I see is AKP. Both seasons, you gave them an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave.
Why not? No, okay, AKB is pretty
so
good.
Strange.
Dude, you rate harsh as hell. Holy shit.
Hold on. No. For reference, I'm using the MAL scale, which is this.
So
Okay.
What's
Okay,
6
so-
again?
So a
10
6
is
is
a
like
masterpiece.
5 is just flat average. Okay. Like 10 is like masterpiece, and then like 6 is just like fine.
Yeah.
So if I gave it a
5 is average.
if I gave
4 is
AKB an
bad.
8, it means I thought it was very good, but it wasn't like incredibly amazing. You know, like I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You thought Manga Billion Park was fine.
I'm not. It was fine. It was okay. Yeah.
Aw.
Out No Zero was definitely
Fine.
fine.
Oh man.
I mean, what would you have given Amagi
I give it
on this scale?
a 9.
A 9.
I gave it a 9. I
You
love
You
it.
did?
Yes. I
I
thought
gave it an 8. And
we've gone over this. I
don't
love that show.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad show. It's just fine. Like you know.
Okay, I gotta see what you rated highly.
Let's just go alphabetically.
Waiting in the Summer got a 9.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's justified.
Yeah.
I liked
Really?
it.
Wait, have you guys seen Waiting in
Really?
the Summer?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
Oh,
Hmm.
I don't know. Waiting in the Summer is often really compared to Anohana because they're like really similar. But I think Waiting in the Summer is better than Anohana.
Really?
Yeah. I give Anohana an 8, I think.
Many
But I
people
give-
would not agree.
Yeah, I mean, most people usually don't agree with me. But I don't know. I gave Waiting in the Summer a 9 and I gave Anohana 8. Like, they're both really good, but Waiting in the Summer is better. It's more subtle.
Oh, if they didn't know yet, we're ripping into Ryan's list. I don't think
Yeah.
you mentioned that.
I don't know. We're doing the same thing as last time.
Yeah.
Except that now
Now you're
I'm actually
here.
present to defend myself.
I don't think even if Yassine was here, he wouldn't be able to defend himself.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, they're cute.
Okay. You gave Erased a 6.
I think it should deserve a 7 at least.
Yeah, at least a 7. I mean,
Erased?
you put Erased on the same level as Al Noah 0.
Was Out No Zero that bad?
Out No Zero was far worse.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's the
You-
the Japanese title for Erased again? Boku something?
Boku Dake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gave it a 6. It was just fine.
Okay.
Like, okay, fine. We can talk about
If Erased was fine, then Out No Zero would be like a 3.
yeah.
No, I'll know Zero. That's only the first season because I didn't watch the second season.
Okay, we've
Oh,
talked
the
about
first season
Erased
was
before.
pretty bad by itself too.
The I don't know. I'll know Zero started out really good and then it just got really bad. Like the first 3 episodes were really good and then it was.
If you look at it
went to shit.
holistically, it wasn't that good.
But then if you look at the whole scope of Erased, it was pretty good, like all the way through.
I don't know. I think that Erased could have been a lot better than it was. I just see a lot of like wasted potential after I finished Erased. It's not bad. It's just like, you know, when you think about it, like the villain does not have like.
Okay, it was
a
predictable.
motive. Yeah, it's predictable. That's the thing. Like.
The thing when you have like an insane mass murderer, why do you need a motive? When you're just insane, you just want to kill people.
I mean, that works as a reason, but you can't expect people to say that's really good because it's not like, there's no like meaning
that's
to
just
why
like-
he kills people. He just does it because that's what he does.
Which one are you talking about right now?
Erased.
No.
Well, the murder alone, that's just a single facet of the whole anime. I mean, like, there are some.
The whole
plot-
show is about the murderer and like how he killed the people.
No, it's about the situation more than the murderer. So it's like they go back in time and then they're trying to solve this mystery that surrounds more or less the people involved, not just the murderer.
Yeah, but think about it. Like the whole thing about going back in time is also never explained. There's just like a fucking blue butterfly that
Well, that's one of
floats
the plot
across the
holes.
screen a couple times, and you expect me to take that as an explanation, like you know?
The thing is, it doesn't constitute a butterfly doesn't constitute a 6. I don't think.
I don't know. I just thought the whole plot, not the plot, the time traveling plot device was way too convenient. Because he always gets transported like exactly where he needs to be, and it always happens exactly right when he needs it to happen. But he has no control over it, so it's just like, oh, like it just happens because, you know, he doesn't make it happen of his own volition. It just goes, and then that's just like, you know, there's no reason for it. That like there's just not enough good reasons in that show. Like there's no reason for the murderer to kill people. There's no reason for the power to activate. There's just like I just couldn't care as much as I should have.
You so by the scaling, you thought Charlotte was of the same level as Erased.
Yeah.
I think. Well, Charlotte, I think, is a 6, but.
Well, the thing about the scale is that it's just whole numbers, but then if like the scale went to like decimals, Charlotte would be
Yeah.
like a 6.1, and then Erased would be like a 6.8.
Yeah.
So Erased is a heavier 6 than Charlotte.
6.99.
But like, you know,
I personally gave Charlotte I gave Erased an 8.
Erased an 8.
Yeah.
So you thought it was very good.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. Yeah, it was solid. The ending was solid too.
I don't know. I just think the popularity of that show was like augmented by the fact that there was nothing much better airing that season. Because in the same season as Erased, there was like literally nothing on the same level that was coming out. So
You gave Clannad an 8.
yeah, I did. That's the first season, not after.
Oh no,
Story.
no, yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
She didn't watch After Story.
I'm saying that, in my opinion, Clannad, like the first season, is just like a regular harm. I don't think it deserves an 8. I think it deserves like a 7.
I don't know. Clannad, the first season of Clannad was like one of the very first shows I ever saw. So
Well, so was Angel Beats.
yeah, but Angel Beats is inferior to Clannad.
The first season, I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know about that. You gave Danganronpa a 3.
Danganronpa is fucking bad. Wait, what's a 3? 3 is very bad.
You thought so?
4 is bad. 3 is.
Now that's being generous.
Really?
Like, seriously.
Oh my, Danganronpa is so painfully bad. There's so many things wrong with that show that if I listed everything, we would be here for like 3
Okay,
hours.
do you have any 2s on this whole list?
2s?
Yeah, do you have any 2s? You know?
I think I gave School Days a 2.
At school? Okay. Any 1s? Do you have any 1s? I think you gave it a
No.
1, did you not?
I don't know, let's
Did you
see.
give it a 2 for effort?
Um,
Or you gave School
no,
Days a 1?
yeah. Yeah, never mind.
2 for the ending.
There's no 2s, but I gave School Days a 1, which is appalling.
1 should be unwatchable. 9 unwatchable. Okay, I agree with this. You gave Deadman Wonderland a 4.
Yeah, Deadman Wonderland was bad.
The main protagonist was irredeemably awful.
Stupid.
Yeah. it's
And then
stupid.
like
And the fact that they didn't continue the show and they
Yeah.
just stopped it abruptly.
Oh yeah.
I just remember being
Well,
really
it did,
annoyed
it did really
because
badly.
that show really annoyed me because like he in the beginning at least he started out like being in the did nothing wrong club, right? Like he
Yeah.
didn't do anything wrong. He's a good guy. But then like all this stuff just like stacks against him and they just like throw him into this fucking prison. I just thought that was really annoying. And there's nothing he could do.
Yeah,
That's
Deadman Wonderland was an anime with potential, but they never really used it.
Deadman Wonderland. For some reason it says I watched The Ova on this list.
Did you?
I don't know why I would do that.
Do you put OVAs on this list?
Yeah, I think so. If I remember to like write it down.
He gave Dungeon a 4.
Do you agree with that?
4.5? I don't know.
You think it rounds up to a
It
I
wasn't
five?
read
like-
the
it
manga. I
wasn't-
thought the manga was pretty good. I'm not
It
sure the
wasn't
anime
like
dipped.
terribly bad, but like
Wait, are you thinking about the same thing?
Dungeon.
The oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Dungeon was bad. Yeah, it was.
It was.
It was. It's like SAO's retarded little brother.
Yeah.
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 Was it that bad? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I never saw
Okay,
the anime.
I
It
wouldn't.
was-
I wouldn't condemn it to a 4. I give it a 6. I think.
nah, I'd give it
Dungeon?
a 4.5.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. If a 5
Wait,
is
how
average,
did the anime end off?
the anime like he destroyed the big monster underneath in that underground place, and then after that it just ends. there's a read the manga ending basically. 'Cause,
Oh,
like
sure.
it just
Oh, yeah, that's why
it
it
just
wasn't that bad
cuts
for me.
off.
Well,
So 5 was average, right?
If a 5 is average and you would give Dungeon a 6, Brandon, you're saying that Dungeon is above average.
yeah, it's fine.
I would give it like a 4.5.
Yeah, it's like Daniel agrees with me. He would give it like a 4 or something. You know,
Maybe even lower.
there was nothing new in that show. Like everything in that show was done already, and it was just really painful
What's your
to watch.
average score?
My average is like 6.9 or something.
Interesting. Mine's like a 7.18, I believe.
Yeah, 6.34 is my average.
That's a lot lower. Okay. What do you see, Arnold, that you like to talk about?
Wait, does that mean like with the general opinion of all the anime I've ever watched is fine?
Yeah.
That's my
Out
disposition
of all
towards
the
every
dirt,
anime.
it's just Arnold and I last Thursday we watched Gaku Garashi. You gave it a 7. I gave it an 8.
I give it an 8 as well.
Gakugurashi, that's School Live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, School Live was good.
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 Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't finish that show because I got sick of it.
Why?
Oh, you did?
Why? Why? What was made you
I
think?
just don't like the pink haired girl.
But she's like the main character.
Oh no, but
Well-
she like her whole like delusion thing. It like I was like, dude, this is going on forever. Like, when will she wake up?
She does wake up though.
Well,
I just wasn't patient.
I think like near the end of the show she actually like at the end of the show
Yeah,
she
yeah.
realizes
Like,
Well,
it's
like,
legit the last episode.
that,
No, last two
that
episodes.
the teacher
Last two.
girl is dead, and then she kind of gets over it.
yeah.
Okay, wait, what were we talking about? We're talking about School Live, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I gave School Live a 7, not an 8, because like the first episode was really good, right? Because they introduced how she has that mental problem of like not knowing that the apocalypse happened. But then after that, it just kind of didn't move forward as fast as I think it should have.
Mm.
In fact, I don't even think that School Live should have been 12 episodes long. If it was in some way possible, I think it should have been like 5 or 6 episodes because there was a lot of like filler, I think.
The pool episode was definitely a filler episode.
Yeah. I think it should have been like a movie or something rather than a full-length series because there just wasn't enough to carry it that far without slowing down at least a little bit.
Okay. Well,
Which is
so I don't disagree with a 7. I just gave it an 8. I personally liked it.
Whoa.
I think my
Whoa.
my personal bias bumped up every score by at least 1 point.
I don't know. When I rate stuff, I start every anime as a 10, and then it goes from there.
So it's
So, like, to me, there was only enough marks to take off 2 points.
it's good until proven bad. Not it's
Dude, that
bad
pool
until
scene docked 2
proven
points.
good. Oh.
Dude, Arnold's like those teachers in high school where like you start with an A+, and then like your grade just keeps going down. You know what I mean? Like you start with 100 and then everything.
But
else
for
just
you,
goes
I
in.
thought you said that you gave an anime like a 10 if you liked it.
Oh, yeah.
So
So, if I watched the show and I was just like, there was nothing to make me dock it, I mean, I like it.
So according to this scale, if you like the show, it's a masterpiece. Like
Hey, I don't know, man. Hey, to me, anime is the purpose is to entertain, right? I was entertained.
okay.
A lot.
if you're too critical with things,
Tough.
then you lose the value of the entertainment. But you gave Genkin Shoujo Nozaki-kun a 6.
I wanted something to happen so bad in that anime.
Nozaki-kun freaking stressed me out. Okay.
I found it
I thought it
so
was funny.
boring.
I liked the main character.
Yeah, I like both
But
of
it's
them. Like as people.
The anime was just perpetual cockblock.
Yeah, I
Nothing
still remember
happened.
the very like last episode I think when they're watching the fireworks and then he's like to the girl he's like I like and she's like oh my god he's gonna confess or something and he's like I like fireworks. And then I was like
I would score this like a 7.8 just because like before I like watched the show like the first episode just made me realize like okay like nothing's gonna come out of this so I'm just gonna I just like so I was like I should just enjoy just what comes out of it.
Yeah, there are
You know,
definitely those
like-
types of
I don't
anime.
know,
I didn't have expectations so I was pretty happy with it.
I don't know, it was difficult for me to think that because the entire like basis of their relationship is that she likes him,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, but it's
But he has no idea. So if you're gonna set it up like that, you know, it's just like, I don't. It was pretty funny though.
Okay, you gave Girls in Panzer an 8. Like all these anime, you're giving 8s.
Okay, no, like all the 8 shows are just showing up early. But no, Girls in Panzer is an 8.
Okay, I need to watch.
Okay, wait.
I need to watch
Wait.
it.
The only one here who's seen Girls and Panzer besides me is Daniel. So Daniel, what would you give Girls and Panzer?
I think Ryan has a bias towards cute girls. Absurd.
Who doesn't?
This gross.
Okay.
No. Okay. Wait. Okay, Daniel, what would you give Girls and Panzer? On this scale,
7.
a 7?
Yeah,
Just a 7.
just a 7.
Just a second.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I have to talk about this.
7.3.
Okay.
How about that?
I don't know. I'll give Girls and Panzer like an 8.5
Oh.
because. Okay, no, think about it.
Yeah.
Because there's like 2 reasons why. Okay, no, there's 3 reasons why people watch anime, right? The first is like cause cute girls, okay,
Okay.
and like whatever. The second reason is to like have like a gripping story, things like Your Lie in April or Clannad, right? And then the third reason is just for pure like fun, okay? Girls and Panzer is 2 of those 3 things. Okay? Most shows are only 1. Okay?
What is all 3?
What is all 3? Wait, what were the 3? Fun?
Fun,
Gripping
like
storyline.
gripping storyline and like cute girls.
Oh, that's kind of after story.
Huh? Do you consider it fun?
Well, yeah, the game was fun.
No, like when I say fun, I mean fun like hell yeah. Like no, like Brandon, you didn't say hell yeah while watching Clannad. You just you cried.
No, I
Like the thing, like Girls and Panzer is just like, it's just so fun to watch because like there's no stakes. It's a sport, you know. They're not actually trying to kill each other, so it's just like, it's just so fun to watch. Like, you know.
So you like
There's like all
crazy,
this
cute
lore
girl
about the
anime.
tanks and like I'm not really into tanks, but like I just appreciate that they put so much effort into making the show accurate, you know.
Okay. Well, that's 8.5 is pretty much the score I would give Among You Brilliant Park, and that was just pure fun for me. So I understand.
Okay, you know, we can just agree to disagree. All right.
Didn't you love Go Sick?
Go Sick, yeah, I like Go Sick.
What'd you give it?
I give it a 10.
Okay. He gave it a 7. Okay.
Ghost was a 7.
It got stale after a while.
Yeah, it kind of wasn't.
What's your reason for
slowed
giving
down.
it a 10?
I mean, I watched it 8 hours straight and finished it in one sitting.
It's,
So I liked
it's,
it.
it's 2 cores, right?
Huh?
It's the 24
Yeah.
episodes, right?
Yeah.
It got stale for me because I did watch it in one sitting.
If I can sit down and not want to just like skip out every 5 seconds, then that means I really liked it.
I am currently watching Monster. Yesterday I watched like 10 episodes.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good.
Isn't Monster like 170 or like, it's like
No,
70
it's
episodes,
a
right?
74.
72.
Oh.
I know, I just
heard Monster's
finished
really good.
Musaigen Phantom World.
Oh.
It was
Wait,
like,
what did I give Musaigen?
That
Let's
should be a
see.
5.
I gave Musaigen a 4.
Oh shit.
Is that
the Musaigen's like they set up a
Kyoani.
fairly interesting world and they don't go anywhere with it.
Yeah.
It's like after a while it just became a pure slice of life, and then the mom arc, and then it was fairly interesting. But before that, it was like a huge dead zone. And so much animes do that. It pisses me off.
I don't know. The thing about KyoAni is that like they make a lot of sort of mellow shows, you know, like Hyoka, things like that. But at least there's like some sort of like plot line around it to help it move forward. Musaigen just had fucking nothing.
There was no goal from the game. It wasn't
Yeah.
like I want to be the very best. It was just like
There was no goal.
you're in this
like-
world and they have powers.
Yeah, it's like fucking. But then
Alright.
like I can tell that they had fun animating it though.
Mm.
Like there was a lot of like creativity in the visuals, but that was kind of it, you know.
Well, right now, KyoAni's kind of riding on the wave of money that they have. But it's running out, I can see it.
You know, maybe they'll make more money with Koi no Katachi, because
That's
that
a
movie's
movie.
coming out.
There's no way you can make as much movie on that.
And
Did you give any 10s? Okay, well, I guess we'll get to that.
well, I guess you'll find out.
Oh, you gave Hamasaki Iroha an 8. This I approve.
Yeah, Hanasaka Iroha it's probably it's by JC staff
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
PA Works.
or PA Works. Okay, yeah, it's probably their best show so far.
Wait, you think so?
I think it's PA Works' best show.
Okay, they made Angel Beats another.
Hold on, I will bring up the list. Okay, they made True Tears, which was just whatever. Canon, or Kanan,
Yeah, no.
whatever. They made Angel Baits, which was good, but
No, they
Had
made
problems.
They made Nagi no Asakara.
yeah. But I liked Hanasaka Iroha more than Nagi no Asakara.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
think that they're both the same amount of episodes, but Hanasaka Iroha was more entertaining.
They made
throughout
Shirobako.
the entire thing. Shirobako is also very good,
Yeah.
but it's like a cut below Hanasaka Iroha.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, Wandering Sun's a 9. You don't stop talking about Wandering Sun, so
He gave Haikyuu an 8 and then Haikyuu second season a 9.
Yeah, Haikyuu is the best sports anime I've ever seen.
How many sports anime have you seen?
Like around 10.
Really?
Yeah. And like Haikyuu is like the number one show, like not just sports, but it's the number one show I've ever seen in building hype. Like it's the show that has made me go, yeah, like the most times, like while watching it.
You have to watch Shokugeki then.
No, I don't
amazing.
know. Like Haikyuu, like every other episode, I'm just like whooping.
I consider Shokugeki a sports anime. You gave a lot of people haven't watched HAL or even heard of
Hal, no, my sister watched Hal, and then she thought it was really good, so she told me to watch it. So I did, because it was short. I mean, it was just whatever. It was fine.
it. I like
You
it.
know.
I thought it was.
I don't think Food Wars is that good. Because you say it's a sports anime.
Wait, have you finished Food Wars?
I think I like watched until like the last 2 episodes
Uh-huh.
of the first season. So like I didn't finish.
How many seasons are there?
Well, there's going to be a second season.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not gonna watch the rest.
Guys, debate
Because, like,
on
it's
this.
so
Because-
hype.
Yeah, debate, because this
Yeah,
is Brandon's
because-
favorite show.
Yeah, it's my favorite show, but like I can't call it a sports anime because it's like it's so absurd and like so blown out of proportion that like I just can't take it seriously.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. What's Girls in Panzer?
Girls and Panzer is a fictional sport.
Who cares? This is a fiction. This is a fictional story too. It's a fictional like academy. For
But like
cooking
the
food.
argument is that it could happen. And, like there could be like an academy for food, but there will never be an academy for shooting each other with panzers.
Oh, who's to say that? Why
You
not?
know, because people die if you do that.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure Panzer. Like if I were to watch Shogeki, I would probably consider Panzer to be a superior show. Anyway.
But that's just like, going in with the bias. I watched the first episode of Shogeki. I didn't like it. But then I got to the second.
I mean, the
episode.
first episode of Panzer is bad too. You know.
Things have to change. Okay. You gave Infinite Shadows a 3.
Infinite Stratos is just bad. Like it's really bad.
I couldn't watch the second season.
Yeah.
Really?
I only finished the first season.
Mario 3.
It had the same impact on me as DxD to third season. I just couldn't.
Oh
The
yeah.
Hamster anime.
Wait, we skipped over like Brandon's least favorite anime ever.
What was it?
Himoto Umaru-chan.
Oh, dude,
Scourge.
they had the plushie of her in the small form at the Frankenstein's. I
Oh,
was gonna
no.
buy it for you, but I couldn't find a price.
I give it a 3.
The scourge of anime.
They had her like, what is it, like squirrel outfit thing?
Her
and everything.
gerbil hamster
Yeah,
thing.
dude, it was amazing.
There was-
I would give it a 6.
What
I
the
thought it was pretty funny.
I thought it was
You know
fairly
why? You
enjoyable.
know why you thought it was funny? Because the show's a joke. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I thought it was fairly enjoyable.
For a
It
joke,
wasn't
it
my
was
favorite
funny.
show.
I don't know. Like the only bright spot in Himoto was I think her name was Kyrie or something. Like there was a girl with like purple hair and she's like hella antisocial. And I related to her. So, like on a spiritual level.
You
so
gave Grave of Fireflies a 5. Is that Grave of Fireflies?
yeah, wait, where
Hataru no Haka.
where is that? Wait, no.
No, down.
Down? Where?
It's below it.
Oh, Hotaru no Haka. Yeah, Grave of Fireflies I gave a 5.
Really?
Yeah. Partially because like 6 different people told me to watch it, saying that I was going to rip my heart out and take a shit on it after I finished the show. Like that's how sad they were saying this movie is. Like
Wait, so the hype let you down, so you gave it a 5?
no, that's partially. Okay, fine.
well,
I'll talk about this, okay? Because Grave of Fireflies, like I have a friend especially who had been telling me to watch it for like a whole solid year. Okay? Like starting in junior year and like halfway through senior year, she was still telling me to watch this movie. So finally I got around to watching it, right? And it's not a bad movie. It's just after I finished it, my first thought was if this boy was not such a stubborn piece of shit, his sister would have lived. You know? Because they leave the house in the first... The reason why the sister dies is because of malnourishment, right? And she dies of malnourishment because they don't have enough food because they left that old lady's house like halfway through the movie, right? the old lady wasn't actually gonna kick them out, but because of his stubborn, prideful ass, he just leaves and tries to survive on his own with a little kid like in a war zone. And like surprise, surprise, one of them dies. Like like should have expected to lose her.
Well,
you know?
it's a kid, of course.
Yeah, but he's freaking stupid. Like
He's a kid.
how old is he in that movie? Like 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was 10 and there's a war going on out there, I'm not leaving the house. Okay? This was stupid.
The thing is, you would be 10, raised in America with education. This kid probably didn't go to like high-end school.
Even if he didn't have education, he has to have a survival instinct, okay? He's smart enough to know that bombs kill people. He doesn't fucking go out there and take... If you're gonna go by yourself. Don't take your sister with you and get her killed. That's so stupid, you know? And like the whole movie...
He's passionate. He's inflamed.
The whole movie was just like I get like okay, it's about like them trying to make their way in the world and like the horrors of war and how like it hurts people, but like that's a given. And I've watched enough Ghibli films to know that war is bad. Okay, I'm just saying like the reasons, like once again the reasons, you know, like justification is important to me in a story, and then just the reasons why things happened in that movie was just dumb. Like
Oh my god.
she did not have to die. Okay.
Well, I give House Moving Castle like a 5-2. Oh, you gave Kimi ni Todoke a 5?
Yeah, why do you like that show?
What?
Wait.
What is this?
Yeah. Kimi ni Todoke is a 5.
No, it's not.
What did you
One
give
of those
it?
classic romances?
Yeah.
What did you give Kimi ni
I
Todoke?
give it like a 9.
A
No, I give it an
9?
8.
That's still too high.
But Shawako, so kawaii
Oh,
desu.
I saw the show. It was pretty okay.
Kimi no Todoke was just way too slow. And I don't even remember if they get together at the end, do they?
They do.
But then like,
That's how you know it's a classic.
I understand that romance is
Yeah, give
mostly
it an
about like the journey.
Yeah.
Like I get romance is mostly about the journey, but like that journey was too long, man. Like
Wait,
and then, huh?
wasn't one of your favorite characters was that one guy from one of the new
Or Monogatari?
yeah. Wasn't that one of your favorite
The big
characters?
gorilla dude?
Yeah.
Dude, he's great.
Did you watch that? Or
Yeah,
not
I
watch it?
finished that.
Did you like it?
I don't remember what I gave it, but it probably wasn't that high. Well,
I didn't
can
watch
check.
the last episode. There's so many of these shows, like
I got 11 episodes in, and then I didn't like it. It was boring. Now that was boring. Okay, actually, to your defense, Kimi ni Todoke, I watched 11 episodes and I stopped as well for months. And then my brother came in and he's like, "What's this?" And then he started watching it, so I got back into the anime.
I don't know. I just remember that show is really like has a lot of trifles. Like they get the smallest thing and they make an issue out of it.
Wait, what was the one with like the really tall girl and the small dude? Was that His and Her Circumstances or was that something else?
Oh,
I don't
I know
know.
what you're talking about. They both have like orange hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
I don't know what that is. His and Her Circumstances? I've
Yeah.
heard of it, but I haven't seen it yet. It's like one of those classic shoujo romances,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't.
I thought it
got
was
to
I
it.
forgot
really
his
boring.
name.
I thought it was boring as fuck.
Well, a lot of
Holy
these,
shit.
okay, shoujo anime are just boring in general.
No?
A lot of them are.
Well, I mean, if it's a good shoujo anime, you won't be bored. You know.
Oh, then this is my list. I was gonna say that's a 7.
Okay.
That's like blasphemous for him.
Parasite, we're spending a lot more time on your list. Your list is a lot longer.
Oh, except we can cut out stuff.
We have rebuttal.
Yeah, Kiseiju, Parasite, I gave an 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so we all agree.
Yeah.
I never-
Finally! Finally, we all agree on something.
Parasite was good. I liked it.
Wait, Arnold, have you seen it too?
Nope.
No? Oh my god, okay. Wait, are you going to watch it?
I don't know.
Because I want to talk
Probably
about
not.
something.
The thing
that-
is, his plan to watch list is
Uh-huh.
immense.
Okay, he'll probably forget about this by the time he gets around to it.
I forgot the ending of Gurren Lagann when it was spoiled for me 2 years ago.
Because do you guys remember that part near the end where he's fighting that huge parasite guy?
Yeah.
Goto. His name was
Yeah.
Goto, right? Yeah, he was fighting that guy, and then like he loses Migi for a bit, right? And then like that electricity comes out, and then he comes back, and Migi's like, "Yo," and I'm like, "Ah, my boy Migi."
Mickey
still remember-
was such a good character.
I remember the part where the main guy cried, like he fell into that river after he lost Migi. And he just kind of like clutched his stump, right?
Yeah.
And he just cried, and I was just like, oh my god. Like, I actually felt something for a rubbery alien that like took a dude's right arm. Like, good show, good show. Good show.
Good show. Indeed, great show. It kind of fell. Okay, originally when it first came out, it was very highly rated. It was like almost a 9, and then it dropped a lot.
The middle was a little slow,
Yeah.
which is why I didn't give it a 9.
Love
We
Labs
haven't-
is 7.
What?
Love Labs is 7.
Yeah.
Even I gave it a lower score. I gave it a 6.
You gave Love Love a 6?
Love Labs.
Even
I think
all
I
my
gave
scores
Love
so far
Live a
have
5.
been 3 higher than
Okay,
yours.
okay,
Love
so
Lab
this,
is so
okay,
boring.
I think these are the sides. Okay, Arnold and Brandon didn't like Love Lab. I liked Love Lab. I think Daniel liked it too. Right.
I liked it, but like if I had to give it like a realistic score, it'd probably be like a 6.6.
But that rounds up to 7.
Okay, Ryan.
But it's still a 6.
Okay, no, I just think like, I mean, no one's going to remember Love Lab in 30 years, but like, it's just moe slice of life done right. It's just everything good about that genre in one show, I think.
In the last podcast, didn't you describe it as like the science of getting the D?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, and that's that's entertaining.
What?
This is funny. Like, I was entertained.
Okay, you gave Kyokai no Kanata 7. I thought you said the movie rounded everything out.
Where is that? Oh, Beyond the Boundary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gave the movie a 7 too.
Yeah.
Okay. Arnold, he gave Lucky Star a 7. How do you feel?
Disgusted. That's the
Shut up,
lowest score
Arnold.
I have.
You gave Love Live a 4. I think that's justified.
Yeah, Love Live is really bad. I've seen all the quintessential idol anime. I've seen Love Live, Idol Master, half of Cinderella Girls, and all of AKB. And like, Love Live is the worst idol anime out there. But somehow I finished both seasons. The game is good.
If you
SIF is good.
wait, you gave Rebellion an 8?
Rebellion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I would have thought that you would have given Madoka Magica maybe a 10.
Madoka Magica, I give a 9.
Nothing is perfect, Brandon.
Okay. Well,
Honestly, nothing's perfect.
Madoka
a 10
Magica,
isn't a 10 doesn't constitute perfection. It just means that you find it a masterpiece. Like
That's not
masterpieces,
near perfection.
masterpieces aren't without their flaws.
That's
Like
true.
if you look at what's considered a masterpiece, like the Mona Lisa, there must be like one brushstroke that's like one hair off. There's
Something,
no
but
such
then
thing
that's
as perfection.
Okay,
That's
but
true, but
Madoka Magica, the reason why I did, it's probably one of the best anime I've ever seen ever, but it didn't get a 10 because there was this, I feel like the characters were too dictated by the plot. I feel like there was an imbalance.
Wait, have you ever given a 10?
No, I have never given a 10.
okay.
Madoka Magica
For-
would
for
probably
level.
be the closest thing to a 10. It would be like a 9.6, I think.
That rounds up to a 10.
Okay, but
Phantom World, the sorrow.
You gave Rebellion an 8 though, so.
yeah, Rebellion
Because-
is not.
Yeah, Rebellion wasn't.
Rebellion
The first
yeah.
half was really
weird.
it was just wasn't like it didn't feel relevant.
Yeah,
I feel
I
as
don't
though
know.
every single like frame of that movie was some sort of message. Like they had when they were going to like
it's
that.
loaded with symbolism.
Yeah,
definitely.
like all
Dude.
those bridges. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
you have it too. It's the
I
second
do.
season of Rema.
All right.
Wait,
We
we'll
agree
get to
on
that.
something.
We'll get to that. But Rebellion, I gave it an 8. It's lower than the original show because it just destroyed the ending of the series. Because like the series ended really well, but then they like fucked that up by making the movie. So they better make another movie. I'm just saying. They will. Actually, they are making one, but it better like be good because after you ruined that ending.
Anyways,
Anyways,
was a 9, approved.
Nichijou is a 9.
Yeah.
Nichijou is the best comedy anime,
Okay,
I think.
Without a doubt.
you
Without a
gave Nisekoi a 6. I thought you would have disliked it more.
I don't know. Nisekoi, like, the thing about Nisekoi is just, it's hard to explain because Nisekoi, like, at its core is not a good show. But, like, Like it has a lot of prettiness like coated on top of it. You know what I mean? It's like a rock that someone painted.
Yeah, you just get cardboard and put frosting on it. That's what nisekoi is. Cardboard.
Yeah, but at least you can eat the frosting. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why Nisekoi is a 6 and not like a 4 or a 5.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I would have expected lower score too.
You wait. OPM was a 6. How do you
Yeah,
feel
One Punch
about
Man
that,
was
Daniel?
just fine.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
that
I
was-
told you most people don't agree with my scores.
It was one of those hell yeah shows.
Yeah.
No. Okay, One Punch Man is just fine because like I got tired of the joke. Because the joke is that like
he
like
just
he's
shit on
just,
everything.
he's just bored being a hero because he's so overpowered, right? And then like the first few times that happened, I'm like, oh okay, that's funny, you know. And like I get the show is supposed to be like a sort of deconstruction, but it's like the joke just lost steam for me.
Well,
You
that's not really the whole idea of the anime as a whole. Because it doesn't center around. Well, haven't we talked about this with Yassine already?
I don't know.
Yeah. It doesn't center around his power, or the fact that he can, that he's.
This is centered on his image.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does center on his image.
And so like you feel bad, like especially when he said that, oh, they just weakened the fish guy for me. So I was like,
Yeah, that was really
like,
frustrating.
"Oh."
Because like if you're going to give a guy godlike ability, at least like grant him the respect that should follow that sort of power. But everyone just hates this guy and they don't think he's as powerful. Like you don't have to like him, but at least like acknowledge his power. But they don't do that either.
Oh,
Everyone
jackass that was in the ground.
Yeah.
I wanted to punch him in the mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, I just hate that. Like you don't have to like him, but like he can fuck you up. But give him respect. Okay? there's really buff guys I don't like as people, but I'm not going to disrespect them because they can fuck me up. Okay, like, you just gotta respect that sort of like put some respect on that name. You know.
The pen is more powerful than a gun. You gave Owari no Seraph a 5, but you wrote a fan fiction off of it?
Yeah. There's
What?
okay. Usually there's two reasons why I write a fic. One because I love the show, and two because like the show was not as good as I wanted, but like I feel like I
You
want
could
to
have
fix it.
improved it.
Like basically.
I would not spend the time and effort to fix an anime. I would give a 5.
Yeah.
I will-
Well, sometimes they have a really good like setup. He's like, there's so much here, but then
Yeah,
shit on it.
the Orino Seraph, the world is really interesting.
That's
It's just that the
basically what-
characters are crap.
But there's a lot of
but-
shows like that.
But you can flesh out characters, you know? It's difficult to fix the
You
world.
gave Plastic Nissan an 8.
Plastic Nissan's amazing.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Oh, did this show me that scene with like the alleyway one?
the,
The one with
where the guy takes his clothes off and he's just like, ah, da, da, da.
Yo, it's like I can't even. That's it.
Second season of Orimo. Or Oremio. Whatever.
Where?
The slaughter.
Just give it a 2.
Wait, where is it?
It's an O. Just look at the O
The
section.
O?
Yeah.
Ore? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh, is this the second season? Okay, I give the first season. Wait, no.
A 5.
A 5. Because that's what it is, right? It's just totally
yeah.
average.
No, I hated the first season. I think
Yeah,
I gave
because
that 3.
Because of
Hate
your
the second season more.
I didn't watch the second season.
yeah, but due to Brandon's elitism complex, he gave the first season a 3.
Well, okay. I may be a elitist, but why are your scores lower than mine?
Well, I mean, some of my scores are higher than yours. I scored Orimo higher than you.
Yeah, but you scored everything else lower.
I mean, I'm just using the scale on the website.
Oh shit! You gave that
Okay.
a 4.
I'm
What is
just
that?
using
Okay,
the
okay, but
scale.
first season of Orimo was just like whatever. I liked Kuroneko. You remember that goth girl in
Yeah.
that show? I liked her, so I had a reason to finish the show.
Oh.
You know?
Oh,
and then
Because,
shit.
because
And
the show
then-
blew her off.
okay, and then like I finished the first season, and then the second season aired. So I thought like, okay, I kind of like Kuroneko. I have nothing to watch, so I'll just watch the second season of Orimo, right? And then like I like Kuroneko, and then they start dating like halfway through the second season. Okay, that they start doing that, and I'm like, oh, maybe like this will be like that rare show where like the side character actually gets the guy, right? And then at the end, he fucking dumps her to get with his sister. Like they went the Emoto route, and I was just like, Oh my
No,
god.
you can't say you weren't expecting that, right? The
Yeah.
entire
The
show
title
was
says it all.
the entire
Yeah.
show was lined up towards
I
it.
know, but how many? I didn't read the source material or anything. So like, how could you have the balls to freaking do that? Like,
Well,
No, but like the entire show was directed towards that character.
that's the thing. Like, they invested so much in Kuroneko's relationship with the main guy, and then they just put a stick of dynamite under her ass, so that they
Well-
could slot the sister in instead.
well, they did not slot the sister. The sister was there the whole time.
Yeah,
I know,
that's
but she's
true.
like
Like they had even more time with the sister than they invested.
But it's just
in
frustrating
Kuroneko.
because like bad things happen to good people in that show. Kuroneko is weird, but she's a good person. You know?
Oh, they never explained that other person that went with him to the anime group. Remember that person with the swirly glasses?
Yeah.
Remember the part where she's
Oh,
like a
the-
princess? And I'm like, wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
actually like a princess.
They never explained that.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
one part where you see her in her room, like putting down the glasses, and she's dressed up in this like Princess Diana ass shit.
And she's actually like super rich or
It's been
something.
too
But yeah,
long.
I was just pissed
I
because
can't remember
the
anything.
sister,
No,
like,
because that was barely important to the show at all.
Oh.
But
like the sister in general is just a bitch for the whole show. And
I agree, but still,
Like I don't know.
it's like Toradora.
That's
a lot
why-
of people wanted the red-haired girl to prevail, but you knew it wasn't gonna happen.
I don't know. That's why the second season's a 2. I
That's
was
the
just
only
pissed.
reason why Kokoro Connect is like so loved is because what's her name? Inaban. Like she
yeah.
prevailed over.
Dereban.
Yeah, Dereban.
Dereban.
She won over the other girl with the
Yeah, I genuinely expected what's her name, Iori?
yeah
The one with the mole.
yeah
I expected her to get him, but no.
the beauty mark.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't
Quote, unquote.
look past it. You gave Strike Witches a 6. So by your scale, you thought Strike Witches was of the same level as Erased.
Well, no, Strike Witch is like a flat 6, 6.0. Erase is like 6.8, 6.7, like I said.
Sakura
It's
Trick
still
though.
six.
Okay, wait.
7
Well,
for Sakura Trick.
Okay, no, hold on. We'll talk about Strike Witches though. I only watched it because the Girls in Panzer. I keep
Girls
bringing
with
that show.
propeller legs.
Okay, no, listen. The Girls in Panzer movie came out, right?
Okay.
And I watched it, and after that, it made me want to rewatch the show. So I rewatched the show, and then I caught up with Haifuri, which is the Girls on Warships anime that's airing right now. So I had nothing of like that type of show. So like to fill the void,
Don't watch
I
it.
started Strike Witches because like it was the most similar thing to Girls in Panzer and Haifuri that I could find, which is kind of sad because like a year ago I wouldn't have touched Strike Witches with a 10-foot pole.
It's like furries with propeller legs.
Yeah, that's
Their
basically
fancy
it.
list.
Yeah.
No, I was going to finish the first season and then just drop it because there's like 2 seasons of movie and like a 3rd season on the way. But the last 2 episodes got super interesting, so I'm gonna watch the 2nd season. Because like the beginning's like whatever, and then the middle's super boring, and then the ending is just like whoa. So I'll give the 2nd season a shot.
You gave Toradora a 7. I feel as though you don't really like the popular stuff. Or at least you find lots of flaws that other people are willing to look past.
Yeah, 7's a pretty decent score.
Yeah, 7's good.
Well, okay, to me 7 is the average. For me.
5 is average.
No, but okay, so here's the thing. Like what you would give you gave Toradora a 7, but the average score is an 8.4. So basically an 8.47, so it's basically an 8.5.
For that show.
Yeah, for that show. And for most of the popular anime, you rate it at least 1 to 1.5 lower than its average.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a hipster. I mean, I don't like check the scores and like deliberately rate it lower. I just rated it honestly based on how I feel. But Daniel, I think you wanted to talk about Sakura Trick.
That show.
If you were a Yuri
Isn't that
fan,
the-
that gave you exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, and I'm a
By
Yuri
episode
fan.
2, weren't
12
Like,
episodes
making
of
out?
exactly what you wanted. They like the
Yeah.
first episode just right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Like, I'm just like, holy shit, when I watched it.
Oh my, okay,
That-
Sakura, I have so much praise for Sakura Trick.
Really? Okay.
I gave it a 7 because it's like God has like these capsules of anime in heaven, and then he dropped 12 of them by accident. Okay,
Wait, what is
I'm
this?
just kidding, but I still remember that show aired every Friday because like every Friday like it gave more reason for me to want school to be over for the week because like every Friday you get to go home and fucking watch Sakura Trick. I know this guy felt the same. That DP felt the same also.
It was memorable for me because the day the last episode aired, there was like that huge earthquake that happened in our area, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
That was
yeah.
that like as soon as I finished watching that episode, like my house nearly fell down. I'm like,
gods.
Yeah. So basically, like,
Gary's too strong. I was like, oh my
the
God.
Earth gods were like mourning the end of that show.
Jesus.
like Hades is like, no, you're an anime. Boom.
I gave it 2 episodes. I thought it was just
No, Sakura tricked on.
As a Yuri fan though, you couldn't have asked for
Yeah,
a better
am a genuine
Like you
Yuri
couldn't have
fan.
gotten anything better.
as evidenced by
as-
Yuri.
yeah,
Okay,
as-
Like anything you ever wanted from any other show, like Sasameki Koto, you wanted it to be that.
you gave Working an 8. Huh?
People said that was really good. but it was
Working? Yeah, Working was really fun.
Oh, I watched the first season, but I need
You
to
gave
start.
Yuri a 7 too.
Okay. Okay.
You're already down to the bottom?
Okay, I think to me, Yuri was the best slice of life I ever saw.
What?
To me.
Really?
To me, that was the most enjoyable one. Like fuck Lucky Star. Okay.
Oh.
I thought that show was actually entertaining.
Was Nichijou not quintessential slice of life?
no, but like
No,
they're,
Nichijou's
they're
kinda
different. No, they're different
Yeah.
kinds of shows. You know.
Yeah, like Nichijou and
Like I mean, like the
Yuri.
slice of life, like cute girl anime. To me, that was the best one I ever saw. No, because they're both slices of life, but Lucky Star is
Yeah, but
not
they're
same as
different.
Nichijou.
my.
Yeah.
You can't categorize them in the same place.
Yeah, I think they're different shows, even though they're similar, like ethos-wise. But
All-
yeah,
all I
Yuri-
remember-
I gave like Yuri a 7 still, but like out of that genre, that was pretty good.
What I remember
Yeah.
about Yuri is like the red-haired girl. She was always invisible because no one noticed her.
Oh yeah, Akari.
Yeah.
I remember in the first 2 seasons, like before every episode started, they'll always go like Akari, and like she'll come out and start the episode. Like she comes out, she goes like hello, like would start the episode, and there's always like stuff like. And then the 3rd season they stopped doing that. I think. That was so sad.
Sad.
That was so sad.
Okay, I think
The OVA movie was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because they opened with like this weird like art style and like they were just speaking
Oh, yeah.
broken English. to each
What they
other.
did was
the English.
the main girl Toshino Kyoko, she just like I think she went like, oh guys, look at what I can do with my face, right? Like she covers her face, and then when like she reveals it, her face is drawn in like a different art style. It's like a JoJo Bizarre Adventure art style on the normal Yuri body, and then I was like, what the? and like her friends like, oh crap, I want to try that too, and they go like they cover their face, and then they do it too, and they all look like that, and then Akari, like she's like the clumsy one in the group, right? So she does it, and then her face is just all fucked up. She's like, I messed up.
Are we talking about the same thing here?
But they do that like a few times in the show, I think.
Yeah, but like there's like a standalone OVA.
Yeah, I watched it, but I don't.
I think that was so funny.
When the anime is aware that it's an anime, it's pretty great.
Yeah, pretty funny.
That's pretty much all I have to mention. Like, okay, anyway.
Oh wait, the
Sakura-san.
last show that I gave a 9 to was Sakura. So,
Yeah, it's a 9.
Yeah, that show was actually really good. I liked it a lot.
well, so we're all in agreement. Okay, because
Well,
if I had a top 3, that show would be in it.
I gave it a 10.
definitely. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I
should've-
can support that decision.
Like I just watched the show. I'm just like I can't think of any serious flaws of this show.
I mean,
Well, like serious flaws.
yeah, there's some minor. I mean, yeah, definitely. I related
Just
very
right.
heavily to that show. Because it's
Well,
kind of, it's just about like people who are like, fuck, I have no talent.
I feel as though for Ryan to give something like a 10, it has to be an insane, like Yuri, cute girls on warships, like battling each other with like a storyline of Sakura style.
I mean, that's basically Madoka Magica, but it was like really dark.
So he has to watch something like Gurren Lagann with like Lucky Star cast.
Yeah.
Okay, if Madoka Magica had tanks and like an actual romance that came to fruition, I might give it a 10.
Between the black-haired girl and the
No,
guys.
for real. I mean, I almost gave Sakura so a 10, but no. Actually, I almost gave the 2nd season of Snafu a 10.
Yo, you gave it a 9.
I gave it a 9. I almost gave it a 10.
Really?
Yeah, the 2nd season, because that's another show that I related to.
This
really
is
strongly.
contemplative anime.
Yeah,
Sure.
but like whether it was contemplative or not, just like everyone in that show, like I related to them like so much. Like, there's a certain shows that like I will like more than other people just because like I feel like more personally close to it. I know other people that actually don't like Snafu. Fuck those guys. But yeah.
Not willing to.
Yuki Yuna got a 7.
Yuki Yuna. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what we're trying to get to this whole time, Uzumaki. You give it a 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're on my manga list now. I haven't read very many manga.
But last week we told him to read.
Yeah.
I made
Okay, so
This
we've
manga
all read
account.
Uzumaki.
just to read Uzumaki, and I'm just like,
Yeah, we all read it in preparation
Jeez
for this
Lord.
moment, and we all avoided talking about it for preparation for this moment. So who wants to? Because we've all read it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to start?
Well,
talking about-
as I said
I'll
last.
start. I'll
okay.
start.
Okay.
Okay, let Daniel start.
That shit was fucked up.
Oh yeah. I can't. How can
Like-
you disagree?
Yeah.
But I just don't comprehend. Cause like you watch other things and like you can see like where it came from, right? Like you can say like the guy who made Snafu probably lived that sort of life in
Yeah.
high school or whatever, or you know. But like Uzumaki, what do you have to experience?
Yeah,
to
that's
come up
trauma
with,
shit
like,
right there.
like
He probably fell face first into like a pit of snails or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
like,
He was in a plane crash, and as the plane crashed, a dreidel drilled into his arm. Like
what?
Either that or like this guy just has like one hell of an imagination.
The thing is, it's so ridiculous, and I think they take themselves seriously.
The guy who made it.
Yeah, but it's still super ridiculous. Like you just find a spiral in everything. To the point that
Yeah.
the bodies are contorting into spirals and like they.
Oh my god, that part got me.
There's actually a movie adaptation of this.
There is.
There
There is, but
Oh.
Is it an anime adaptation or like
Yeah.
a live action?
like a live action.
Oh my
like,
god.
how you gonna
I
do
don't-
that?
I don't.
Wait, the part
I
where
don't
the
think
dad turns himself into a spiral?
I think that part is in the movie.
Is it? Oh my god, that part fucking disturbed me so
What were
much.
those monsters?
Okay,
Okay, these
I-
like horns that'll have that spiral on it, and they're like.
Yeah.
I didn't find the anime. Oh, I didn't find the manga disturbing at all. I just found it just.
No, I wasn't.
I'm so-
I wasn't scared for the I was just in awe the entire
Really?
time.
I was just kind of annoyed because every single time, like anything would happen, the girl would be like, "I wonder what's happening." It's like the same thing that happened the last like 15
Oh, yeah,
chapters.
that's funny because like people are like dying, and then that one guy, like her boyfriend, is like every chapter he's like, "We should leave the town," and she's like, "No." Like,
The main character wasn't important.
I mean, everyone in that
She
zone
was just a medium to convey this.
the insanity.
I
don't
haven't
know.
read in a while. So what happened at the very end?
Oh my god.
They
Okay.
fall into that pit
Yeah, the
with
pit
the
of-
spiral like ruins,
Yeah.
and then they complete the spiral, and then everything just like
Vanishes. Yeah. Wait, that's the strange thing though, because like the manga starts with the main girl standing on like a hill looking over her town, right?
Yeah.
And she says, "Let me tell you the story of the strange events that happened here." But at the very end of the manga, they say that the spiral is complete or something. So like all traces of everything that happened disappear from space and time, right? So how is she alive? and,
they said that like
but how is she
the
alive?
thing the thing ended
Uh-huh.
like as soon as it began.
If that's the case, that's like it never happened. Then so how does she remember it? You know?
Oh, okay. So
Like-
basically, the events that happened over the course of the 19 chapters were just like that. It was just everything
Yeah.
disappeared.
When it was completed, you know, like it was just like as if it.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think it's like paradoxical. Like she shouldn't be able to remember it.
Alternate dimension.
I don't know, but it's just I don't know. But I think that even if it was stupid, I think as a horror manga, which is what it is, it's good.
Really? You think
I wasn't like terrified of it, but like I read it like until like 3 a.m, and after I went to bed, like I didn't sleep very well. You know? No, seriously, like the part where the dad turns himself into a spiral. When I was on that part, I was kind of scrolling a little fast because like I was getting kind of a little bored of it. And then that panel, because like you know the art in that manga is
Yeah.
pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
the
pan-
art's very good.
Yeah, that panel just shot right up onto my screen. I was like, "Oh, like, no, for real!" Like, you remember what that part looked like, right?
Yeah,
when
I remember
when
it. I remember very well.
they open that container and the dad's just in the, you know what I'm talking about, DP, right? And he's
I know
just in
all too
there.
well. That's one of those things you don't
And
forget.
I was like, "Oh my god! Like someone drew this! Like, no, really! Like somebody drew this! Like,
Yeah, someone has to go through all
Like
the time.
it's not like terrifying, but definitely has
It's
like
just psychologically weird, like disturbing.
the disturbing factor. You're just like
Yeah.
It was made by Junji Ito. Have you read anything else from?
No.
From it? Oh, you
No, I mean I haven't read.
I've read a lot from him, and Uzumaki is like his best work. People say that it's everyone's favorite.
Or his most
I
popular.
don't know why. I made, like I said, I made one forum post, and it was about that manga, just asking why was it so good. So the general consensus behind it is that people find it disturbing and so different, and
It's definitely different.
yeah, yeah. They like that it's so different. But
Yeah.
I don't understand all the people who are saying I couldn't go to sleep at. Okay, well. Maybe.
Oh, I'm one of those people. I mean, like, it didn't, like, scar me or anything, but, like, sometimes I'm just sitting there in, like, the darkness.
But
or
some people are
something,
saying
like,
that
I
this is
think
the
about it.
scariest thing they've ever seen. It's not. It's not scary.
No, for me, it got to the point where it was just kind of ridiculous. It wasn't
It
really
was
scary anymore.
ridiculous.
There were some parts that were not scary because it was just kind of stupid. Like, the snail part,
The snail part.
when the guy turns into
well,
a
I
snail.
mean,
Remember
it,
the
depends, it
mosquitoes?
depends on the person though. So like they might find it so disturbing that they just like can't sleep at night.
Yeah, I think it's just like when you think about what is happening in that manga.
I felt that there was another one that he did that I liked more. It was called The Armchair, and it revolved around this one chair, this antique chair that this family bought, and then like their father died, or a bunch of people who owned the chair had died, so they assumed that it was like there was something
Cursed.
wrong with it.
Mhm.
But in the end of at the end of the manga, they ripped open the back, and there was a compartment in the back of the chair where someone would sit in the chair and stab you from the back. So there was someone living with you in that chair the whole time,
Oh my god.
and that is what I find disturbing.
Yeah, but that's the sort of thing. Like you realize what the truth is, and it's just like, oh my
The
god.
thing is, the spiral thing, it was just ridiculous.
Wait, so he's like a Japanese Stephen King kind of dude? Like, is all of his mangas just all like these weird horrors?
Yeah,
Didn't he do another one with a different shape? What was it?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Because I barely ever read horror or watch horror stuff at all.
Just
The only one
yeah,
is
this
like Maho Shoujo of the End. Have you seen that?
No.
That show's whack. Well, it's not a show, it's a
The
manga.
manga? I don't know.
It's
I don't know much about
fucking
manga.
weird.
I'm sure it is.
Dude, you know, wait, you watch Katara-san, right?
Yeah, I did. That's
You know how like it picks up, gets happy, like really fast?
yeah, which
the first
which
episode?
I thought was really disappointing.
Yeah, but like, okay, this anime is the opposite. Oh, manga is the opposite. It starts out like a super happy, like shoujo. No,
Shoujo at the end. It sounds familiar.
Magical Girl at the end.
Wait, did you look up a picture of it?
that was the biggest drop I've seen. Holy shit.
No,
But,
real.
yeah.
I think
Um,
the only kind of scary anime that I watched that I found scary. Okay, what it takes to scare me is like really suspenseful, like usually ghost stories or jump scares.
Okay.
It has to be a good jump scare. So Yamishibai is an anime that's the only one that's ever gotten me kind of tense.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Wait, have you ever read that Korean manga or manga? It was like legit. You look up Korean scary manga, this one shows up.
Oh, is it the one where like you're scrolling and suddenly it moves?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
oh,
that's
yeah.
fucked up because it just keeps
Yeah.
on going.
Yeah, I
Wait,
remember.
what?
That
Let
one-
me see it.
freaked me out.
Okay, we'll show you.
No, because it has sound effects too.
Yeah, we'll show it to you after we finish recording, and then you'll know what we mean. But
Should we
it's
film his reaction?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. But I read that
Well,
when I
no,
was like
he knows
12.
what's coming.
No, he doesn't.
You know? We just
Well-
told him.
I have to see it though. Like
Okay, just stop saying stuff about it so he won't know. But yeah, Uzumaki, the snail part, and then the part where the girl's hair started growing really like weird. Those parts were just dumb. And then the part where like there was like whirlwinds and there was like gangs like riding the whirlwind. That was just like what. But
I thought the maze.
the beginning was the maze part was weird. That was just disturbing because there's so many people just packed in there.
I actually like that part.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the first one I saw? Was the first one you saw like there was just this hole in this person and it was just this spiral
What?
pattern inside of it?
The
Was that
first spiral in the manga.
yeah, well, the first like big supposed to be scary thing. What was it like? No,
It's
wasn't
when-
like the guy at the face, half of it was like
The
There
girl-
was
Isn't
like
it? Isn't it when
hole in
the dad starts rotating his eyeballs?
No, I just remember this part where you just see this person, all of a sudden he just has this huge gaping hole in his head, and there's like the spiral pattern inside of it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
that was the-
woman.
that was- yeah.
That was the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes the main girl's boyfriend, and then like she gets this. She has a scar on her forehead, and it's like a regular scar, but it turns into like a tiny spiral, and then over time the spiral grows, and then like she takes her hat off, and she just has like a huge like indent in her head, and it's a spiral that's like sucking her in, and eventually it consumes her body. That part was kind of weird too.
The two lovers who like intertwined and then they like flew off into the
I
sunset.
thought that was actually kind of romantic. No, I mean like in a dark sort of way.
What?
Like even if the spiral is tearing apart their livelihood and their town, like they found a way to use it to like support their love. You know what I mean? I think I don't know. I know it's stupid, but like
I just realized when the main character girl, her younger brother,
yeah,
you know how he turns into a snail,
yeah,
and they're like run away, hide by this like cliffside.
yeah.
They never came back for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He never came up again.
Oh yeah. He just dipped.
Well, he
Yeah.
just became like a snail, like so he's just a
Yeah.
snail.
Oh my god, when they started eating the snails,
I was like, oh.
I was like, ugh, like ugh. Like then they're like, think of it as escargot. I'm like, fucking no. That's not escargot.
Wait, did you think it was because they were eating snails or because they were eating humans?
It's both. Like I mean, like I would never eat regular escargot just because mentally I can't take that. But, like that on top of the fact that they're huge, and like these snails are like 10 feet long, right? They're big.
What?
And
Yeah.
they're really big. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're
snails.
massive.
Yeah, and they're eating it. There's that one part where the guy literally crawls into one of the snail's shells and eats him raw.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Didn't
god.
didn't you get like stuck in there?
No.
No,
he
they
just
pulled him out,
Went in
but-
there and
Yeah, he just kept eating. He just kept going in. Because like the spiral like enraptured him or something. The spiral of the shell, you know.
The
Yeah.
spiral. Oh my god.
Definitely. But for me, the most
As worse as
disturbing.
the wire.
For me, the most disturbing parts in that manga were when the dad turns himself into a spiral, and then the hospital part where the pregnant mothers
oh
and
my
the baby.
god. Oh my.
With the mushrooms being like
Yeah, oh
placenta.
my god, the part
God.
where the surgeon put the baby back into her stomach, and then
Dude,
there's that one panel where she's just lying on the operating table with like huge stitches down her stomach, and she's fucking naked, and then she has like this look on her face. It was like, it just got to me. Like,
Dude, oh my god.
Okay, I think of all
that part was like,
the hospital was probably the scariest, most disturbing.
yeah, that and like the beginning. Also when like, that
Where the
woman,
fuck did they get those drills?
huh?
At the hospital.
Oh, the awls?
Those are for skulls.
Those are those called awls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't you drill into skulls with that?
You also use it to like take sap out of trees.
Yeah.
Like you stick it in, you go like this, and then it brings the sap out.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah,
Those
they
are
were,
very like medieval.
yeah, they were using those to like eat the people in the hospital. I think there was that one part where the main girl like sees them in the middle of the night, right?
And they all look at her.
And they all look at her, and there's like no dialogue in that part, right? And then like all their faces are just pointed towards the front, and it's like, oh shit. And then they say like, you saw, and like I'm like, oh no, I saw.
I think that was one of the moments in any manga or anime. If I was in that situation, I think I would die.
I would die just from being scared. Like my heart would give out, and I would just collapse, and they would eat me. But then like that scene, like as a horror scene, was really good because like that all happened, and then she's holding the door closed. Remember, trying to keep them out, and then she says to her cousin's in the room with her. Right, you remember that?
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Help me!" But she turns around and like she's a monster too, and she's
Yeah.
like looking at her. I was like, "Oh, there's no hope!" Like, like the situation keeps getting worse, and like,
Dude, when
oh
the
my
babies talk to each other, that was.
God. Oh yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
They were just like, "Soon we'll go back to that warm place," and I was like, "They obviously mean the womb, right?" And I was like, "Oh, like,
Oh my god.
like oh," and then like they actually do it, like.
They were all evil.
Yeah, and like the placenta turns into like a mushroom. That's strange because like there is like stuff like the mother will eat the placenta after giving birth sometimes because it's
They ate it.
supposed
The
to be
the
nutritious.
doctor fed those people the freaking.
Yeah, I don't know if they do it anymore, but before like the placenta is supposed to be nutritious, so they would feed it to the mother after giving
People still
birth.
do it now.
Do they still do that?
People do it.
Yeah, but that's like an actual thing. So that's even like another level of like.
Does that constitute cannibalism?
No, I don't think so. The placenta's like
There was supposed to be a belief that this would like give you super health benefits, and then people actually researched it. That's whack as fuck.
What? No, remember like Kim Kardashian did it.
she ate her placenta.
She had them piece of packaged into these pills, and she ate the pills. I read on the Yahoo.
Okay, because I always wondered like if people still eat placentas today, like
I don't think they like
how
straight
would
take
they-
it out and then like grill it.
Yeah. I always wonder like how would they serve it? like is
I don't
there,
think
like,
they eat it like a meal. They eat it like with pills.
Is it like
Side
is
of
it like a
wine.
filet mignon version of the placenta or some shit? Like I don't know, but and what would that look like when you shit it out? Anyways,
Like anything.
moving on.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wacky manga got to me definitely.
Okay. So do we have anything else to talk about?
I mean nothing that would be short. I guess we're done.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Should we say goodbye?
Are we saying goodbye?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Where
If you actually get through this whole thing.